Hey buddies, welcome to Video Games Awesome Live. It's September 2019 and here is a show and trailer. Supposedly kind of overdue according to like a lot of requests. I think a lot of really good stuff has come out in a while. D3 happened, the Disney thing, which means basically every trailer because they own everything. But before we get started, let's quickly just say thank you to our sponsors. We have two sponsors today. CV Gunn is one of them. Who's he sponsoring?
It's me.
Okay, and what's he want about?
He wants to tell everyone that he wishes he could give everyone who needs one a big CV hug.
That's what CV Hug wants everybody to know.
If you see that man, run into his arms.
Yeah, just don't be frightened. It's CV Gunn and he wants to hug you. Thanks, CV. And then we have one other sponsor here, King Cartoon. And there he is.
Oh, baby.
King Cartoon climbing on some monkey bars. That's a very nice photo.
It is.
Nice,
the quality's
good quality.
really good, eh?
And who is he sponsoring?
Me.
What the fuck? Two sponsors for you?
Sorry.
That doesn't even... Alright, what does he want?
He wants
Not me, evidently.
me to say, "Ooh, baby," but you can say it too.
I don't want to.
And he also said that he wants to give shout out and love to the Turbos.
Great. How about me?
And also Fraser. He said also to Fraser in the message directly, specifically actually to Fraser, mostly to Fraser.
All right. Does anybody have their Twitters so that everybody can go thank them for sponsoring us today if they want to send a tweet?
They're sponsoring me.
All right. Anyways, you're going to have to put your hair up. It doesn't play well with the green screen. It has like a green halo. My technology has limits. And
That's
let's
okay.
not try to...
I brought backup.
Oh, that's nice. All right, guys. So today we are doing something different with the show. In a second, we're going to tell you what our Awesome Piece theaters are for this month. But what I want to let you know is before we begin here, we're going to be watching a package put together by the Turbos, specifically Grabble, our moderator. Captain Awesome, I think, did a lot of the curating. And I think Dissy's technology may have contributed to the submission system. If it didn't this time, it will in the future. They've put to... Oh, and it's starting. So, what you're seeing here... I have to go backwards now to make sure I don't see anything. You're seeing a playlist. We are seeing a playlist that we have never seen before. We don't know what's on it. I know what it starts with because it's spoiled because I had to click the playlist. But it's Star Wars. But it's coming. Anyways, we won't know what's coming. And that's fun. For a while, I've been trying to figure out what the dynamic of this show and trailer should be. Show and trailer has classically been one guy collects a whole bunch of shit to show four people on set. When it's one guy collecting... This is the reason we've done show and trailer since we got here to Japan so much more casually, just looking up stuff that you suggest. Because it's like, when 50% of the people in the room already have done all the shit, all the work, it's one person's reaction. It's like I'm showing just Becky. That's a very weird dynamic. So instead, it's show and trailer where you are showing us this time. It's not me showing a crew and you guys. It's you guys showing me, plus them. Anybody who didn't contribute, who was lazy enough not to contribute. Anyways,
You're the host now.
Huge thank you to Grabble, Captain Awesome, and Dissy built an entire thing to submit trailers to. It detects duplicates and does voting, and I don't know that we got it set up, and he's got it set up, and he's for a while, and I just haven't figured out how to integrate it yet. But I'm gonna leave it up to Grabble if she wants to keep doing it. It's a lot of work. I don't blame her if she doesn't want to always do this, but we'll figure out. Somebody will be always our grand maestro who curates and makes sure that it all gets put together in a good way. I don't know how long this playlist is. I didn't give a time limit, but in the future I might end up putting let's keep it down to this is the cutoff. So make sure that the top trailers are the best ones. All right, so Awesome Piece Theater this month. There's a spooky month coming up, and we've decided to start it early by doing a spooky couple showing trailers in September and a couple in October. the ones we're gonna do, we're not sure which order, but here is the here's what you got on the docket. What's it called?
What We Do in the Shadows?
What We Do in the Shadows, which is
The movie.
Flight of the Conchords production with vampires. If you have heard of it, you're excited. If you haven't, go look up a trailer.
Yes.
I didn't prepare it for today. I wanted to see it ever since I saw the trailer. I think
Yeah,
that when we
in
first watched the
2014.
trailer, we like bust up laughing pretty
Yeah.
hard. It's because the Flight of the Conchords are amazing, and it's got Matt Berry involved, so fuck yeah. We're going to watch the movie, and then we're going to watch at least a few episodes of the TV show.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll find time to watch them all.
There's 10
No promises.
episodes, so...
So there's that. Proper movies, though, we're going to watch...
Beetlejuice!
Finally, which I thought that we'd already watched, which was only because it just is on the TV every year, and we've probably watched it with the boys probably at Thanksgiving every year or something, for all we know.
We definitely watch it every year with the boys, whether it's
Just
like
'cause
before
it's
a show
always
and
sitting around,
trailer,
or
before a show.
It's on loop on TV, and if
Yeah.
Kyle's flipping through the channels, he stops on it. So
He can't not stop
we
on
thought
it.
we'd seen it with the guys. That's why we thought it had been on APT, but it hasn't. So we're going to watch it with you.
Yeah.
The other film,
Oh, Rocky Horror Picture Show!
Rocky Horror Picture Show, which is kind of Halloween-y. Everybody's in costumes, and it's a classic thing for people to dress up to watch. I don't know that we'll be putting together costumes for that, but
No.
I think that would be fun. You're supposed to.
I know.
But yeah, we'll be watching. That'll be the other. You'll be dressed. You guys will be dressing up on your own. So that's what we're watching. Also, I would like to find a reason. Oh yeah, Garth Marenghi would be great to try to finish that off. That's what we're
Hey,
usually.
CV?
Yeah, hey CV,
Hi.
there's our sponsor in the chat. Also, we're going to try with our new time slot that we've been going live right here around 3 p.m. Tokyo time, 4 p.m. Tokyo time, somewhere around there, I think is a much more, like it's midnight for a lot of people now. It's 1 a.m., 2 a.m. In the United States. This is late night television, true movie night time slot. Becky and I are going to see if we can just like spring some show and trailers on you for some of the stuff that I'd like to really get through. That is
Awesome
mostly
Piece
Pokemon.
Theaters.
Awesome Piece Theaters, yeah. Pokemon. I want to watch more Pokemon, but you know, if we're gonna watch other movies, we're gonna have to just do Pokemon when it's time, when we feel like watching Pokemon, and that might mean like very little notice. And if you show up, that's awesome. If you can't make it, you'll see the recorded stream. But I would like to just do more Awesome Piece Theaters, and that means just doing them when we can, when it seems right. So, Pokemon. And Harry Potter, yeah, eventually, probably. You know, we're just taking a break. That's a Christmassy thing.
It is.
Yeah, let's maybe do that this holiday. No promises, though. All right, guys. So let's begin with show and trailer, the first ever completely turbo and like. Well, I mean, it's always been turbo, sort of suggested, because I always used to take my suggestions on Facebook. And then I would curate it. I would put it all together. But this is the first not fresh curated turbo suggested kind of playlist onslaught of trailers. Becky and I get to just sit back and watch them and be surprised by what comes up next. A lot of this was inspired by how nice and easygoing and kind of dynamic and fun E3s are, because it's just this non-stop stream. And we get to just sit and like
Mostly
show us what
solid
you
shit.
got, you know?
Yeah.
So we'll see how it turns out. Let us begin. And one more thanks to Grabble,
Yes.
Captain Awesome, and Dissy for helping make this work. Here we go.